So now let's know the Philippines and Singapore historical development of language policies. Singapore's language policy history is deeply rooted in its multilingual, multicultural society. The development of each language policy was heavily influenced by the need of national unity, economic development, and global competitiveness. First is the colonial period influence in 1918 to 1965. The colonial policy did not attempt to unify linguistic practices. Instead, it promoted English medium education for the elite while vernacular school existed for the masses. This created a social and linguistic divide between English-educated elites and vernacular-speaking communities. Second, post-independence language policy in Singapore 1965 onwards. English was chosen for its neutrality among ethnic groups and its utility in global commerce. Mandarin was promoted over other Chinese dialects to unify the Chinese population under one language. The Speak Mandarin campaign launched in 1979 discouraged the use of Chinese dialects and promoted standard Mandarin. And the third is the current trends and impacts. The emphasis on English has led to concerns about erosion of ethnic languages despite the mother tongue curriculum. However, the policy is considered a success in fostering economic growth, social cohesion, and global competitiveness. Now let's know the Philippines historical development of language policies. The Philippines language policy has been shaped by colonial experiences, identity formation, and the goal of national unity amidst linguistic diversity. First is the Spanish colonial period in 1921 to 1898. Indigenous languages remained dominant in homes and communities. Spanish friars learned local languages for missionary purposes, allowing native languages to persist. Second, the American colonial period, 1898 to 1946, English spread rapidly due to the public school system and the Thomasites, American teachers. By the mid-20th century, English had become widely used in education and government, but native languages remained dominant in daily communication. Third, the post-independence period, in 1946 onwards. In 1987, the Philippine Constitution established Filipino and English as official languages and recognized regional languages as auxiliary. There has been a push toward mother tongue-based multilingual education or MTB-MLE since 2012, requiring instruction in students' first language from K to 3. Fourth, current trends and challenges. Challenges include a lack of learning materials in local languages, limited teacher training, and strong preference for English due to job and education opportunities. Policy support is often weak or poorly implemented. Urbanization and social pressure lead to less use of native languages. There is also limited technology support, stigma against local languages, and in some cases no standard written form. The historical development of language policies in Singapore and the Philippines shows how colonial legacies, political choices, and social-linguistic realities shape their current system. While Singapore pursued a centralized bilingual model to streamline national identity and global integration, the Philippines continues to grapple with linguistic diversity, trying to balance national cohesion with local empowerment through mother tongue-based education. Each country's policy reflects its unique historical path and socio-political context, illustrating the complexity of language planning and multilingual nations.